What would be your response if someone should walk up to you as a student or as a nursing student and say to you, hey, we are writing a research papers and we need more contributors, we need more author? Is it going to be yes or no? Stick around because in this video, I'm about to tell you the story of how I started publishing a research paper, how I even got into research in the first place, and how I published a research as a nursing student during my final year. That's because there's so much misconception that publishing a research is meant for a postgraduate student. Yes, but actually that's not true at all. You can publish a research paper even if you are in 100 level, 200 level. It doesn't even matter. If you know the skills, if you know how to do it, I mean, you can just do it. Now, how it started was we were on strike, on ASU strike. I think that was in 2022. So we were just at home, nothing to do. I was just bored. Like I was only like scrolling social media. There was nothing, no business. So I was in this medical group, and then I came across the link saying that they need people to train for research. Like if you're willing to join, you should click the link, fill the Google form. So I was like, I'm not doing anything. Let me try. Let me explore. So I went on. I filled the form. I didn't even know that it was going to turn out to be something real. So after filling the form, like I think after a month, I received a mail that I was accepted, something like that. So I should follow the link below and join a WhatsApp group. And then I joined that WhatsApp group, and that's how it all started, from that joining of WhatsApp platform. Basically, the people that created this thing is Nigerian Medical Students Association, NIMSA. So they just name it like NIMSA Northwest Research Club. So we were in that club, and what they did was they invited lecturers from Nigerian universities and even lecturers from abroad. So they were teaching us how to conduct a research, like the introduction from the beginning to the end. And then at the end of that teaching, of course, the lessons were online. We used Google Meet or Zoom. Sometimes it was online because like we were on strike, and it's not even one university, it's students from different universities in northwest Nigeria. After the classes, so we were like divided into different groups, where each group was asked to come up with a research topic, like a primary research and original research. And that's what happened. So we came up with a topic that we were going to work on for our group. Now, before I proceed, I want to tell you that if you are looking for opportunities to join like research, to start writing during your undergraduate study, sometimes you can find these opportunities online, like the way I found mine on WhatsApp platform, or sometimes if you're following all this scholarship advert and all that, you see sometimes there are they are looking for authors to just like contribute. And then there's this Nigerian public health something as well. They like look for volunteers to write. You are just like going to gain more skills, or sometimes you can even talk to your supervisors or maybe your friends, your peers, if they are willing, if they are interested in research. You guys can just like start writing. It's just to find the right people. So back to what I was saying. So like each group was attached with a supervisor. Like we had like 2 supervisors per group among the lecturers that tutor us. So after coming up with the research, so we were to share like a section. Maybe you go and search for literature. This person is going to like try to see if you can get approval from school, like try to find out things, like try to bring everything together that we need to have our proposal ready before like going ahead to conduct the research. So the thing is, the first research that I published is not even this one. Honestly, it's not this, because this is primary research and it's going to take much time. So this is not the first paper that I published. So one of the supervisor, he's into like writing research and publishing research, like always, like almost every time. So like one day he just like added me to a group. He said that we are writing a research paper. If I'm interested, he's going to add me to a group. So he added me to the group, and then like I think we're I don't know, I think we're up to 8 or 7. I'm not sure, honestly. So he added me to the group. So when he added me to the group, like he shared like a section like you are going to work on the introduction, you work on the literature review and all that. So we all had like parts to work on. Yeah, so like I told him that I've never written a research paper that is going to be published. I'm new in this business. So she was like, don't worry, I'm just going to explain to you. So he explained to me, he told me that just go online, search for papers, published papers, search for literatures that are similar to what we are writing, go through it, read it, draft this, do this, paraphrase, and make sure you cite it. I was like, okay, like all the information were new to me. So I had to go back and read about some of the things that he was saying. Like I had to go back and read about plagiarism. What is plagiarism? I have to go and read about Vancouver referencing style, like all of that, because it was new to me. I was just like hearing it for the first time. So I did all that and then I proceeded to start writing. What I had to do was just to go online and search for literatures, and even though it was strange because I didn't even know what I was looking for at first, and the idea of searching through like a various databases was not there. I was just like searching through Google. I didn't really like say maybe okay I want to go to Google Scholar or PubMed or Sinal or anything. No, I just like search through online, and if I don't find what I'm looking for, I just like try to like change my keywords. Yes, the idea of keywords were not there, but I was smart enough to know that okay, if I'm looking, this is what I'm looking for, and then I'm not seeing it. If I'm typing the topic and then I'm not seeing it, I know that I have to go and type what I'm looking for specifically to get what I want, and that's what happened. So I contributed under the implications and current efforts to fight avian influenza, where I was talking about the use of One Health approach to prevent the occurrence of the disease. Where I was also talking about the administration of good treatment to both infected humans and animals to promote animal health, human health, and also to have a healthy environment. And I also highlighted the global influenza strategy for 2019-2030 developed by WHO for countries and for WHO itself and for partners to approach influenza holistically, like in terms of like mitigating, like doing surveillance and all of that. Yeah. Now, if I'm to talk about what I gave up and the timing, like how long it took me to write my own section, well, it didn't take me that long. Yes, because it was just a section and we were like much in the group, like there were so many authors, and like I didn't really have to give up a lot because I'm not a party person. I don't really have so many friends. The only thing I did was like reading. And yes, why I'm saying that it didn't really take much time for me is because I wasn't final year. Obviously, the only thing I had to do was like go for posting and then like have maybe lectures like maybe 1 or 2 days. And the only thing I was trying to do is also to write my undergraduate study, which it can be exhausting, but still I was able to like manage my time efficiently. So the only thing I was doing at home was like just watching like Chinese movies. I don't really like do much. I don't have like much friends. I'm not a party person. I don't go to clubs or anything. So just movies, and like I only have few friends which like we don't even like really see most of the time. So I didn't really have much to like give up, honestly. And I think that's why I didn't like look at it as something that was time consuming, because like that's what I was doing every single day. Just make sure that I'm moving forward. The another thing is because there was a deadline. Yes, there was a deadline because what we wrote on was like something that is trending. We wrote on the outbreak of avian influenza in Spain, so that was something that is trending. So if you want to publish, you have to be able to submit that article within that short period before it stops trending, something like that. Yeah. Now the peer reviewing process can take I think up to 6 months, depending on the type of research as well as maybe your expertise, your team expertise, how well you were able to write. So this one I'm talking about, the peer review process didn't really take long because like I said, it was something that is trending. So like if you submit it to a journal would be willing to publish it because like everyone is looking for information about what is happening. It didn't really take long, but for some research, especially primary research or things that are not training, it can take a very, very long time. Yes, and as I'm speaking right now, the first research that we started with that group, the first primary research that we started is still under peer review. Yes, but I've published like 7 papers, which are all literature reviews, and that's because that was our first research. So we made a lot of mistakes. There are a lot of things that we didn't really know because we were still learning. And now, if we are writing a new research paper, it's going to be we're going to be fast, and it's going to be more accurate, and like everything is just going to flow smoothly because we've learned our lesson using the first one. It's still under peer review. Hopefully they are going to accept it. Now, if we are to talk about publication, like why do people care so much about publishing research? It's because you can use it to like boost your CV, like it gives you that credibility when you are applying for jobs or for scholarships, for grants, and all of that. Like it helps people to know that you are an expert in this field. That's if you continue like consistently in that area, in that specialty. And also, if your research paper is not accepted, if you didn't get to publish your research paper, you shouldn't be sad. That doesn't mean that your work is not good enough. Honestly, because there are a lot of things happening in academia, and some people, their research is not accepted and they don't even know why it is not accepted. Like it doesn't make any sense if a research paper is good enough and then it doesn't get accepted. Yes, I can't explain why some research don't never get accepted, never gets published forever, but it doesn't mean that the work is not good enough. So there's nothing to worry about that. You can always write another one that is going to be published, or you can try like another journals. Maybe if this journal rejects your research paper, you can just try another journal. Now, the only thing you need to start writing and publishing a research paper is to just find the right people, the right team at the right time. Honestly, that's the only thing you need, because I didn't even have a PC. Yes, the first paper that I wrote, in fact, the first 3 papers that I wrote and published, I used my phone to write them. Yes, because like I wasn't having a PC, and like we were in final year. Like even if my friends had, like I can like just go to them and like borrow because they are using it as well. So I just use my phone. After writing my statement, I was just like, okay, this is the references. This is where I got this from. So I just go ahead, paraphrases, and then I'll just go ahead and write open brackets and put one there, and then go under where I am writing my references and just copy the references and paste it there accordingly. Like I'll write the author's name, like you know the way they do the, like the Vancouver referencing, like so I just like put it there, and that's how I continue. My supervisor, once he collect the drafts to like compile everything, I know he just have to like do more work when it comes to my own section. Like you just have to like enter the references onto his like software, and then like just go and start referencing it again from the beginning. Just like, okay, this is what, okay, like that's all I that's how I did it, honestly. But now if you have a PC, it's actually easier, especially using like AI tools to support your writing. If you're using AI tools responsibly, it's going to be much more easier. Now that you've watched this video till the end, what would be your response to that question? Is it going to be a yes or a no? So this is my publication story. If you have any question regarding research writing or publication, just drop it in the comment section, and that will be all for today's video. So if you like sticking around, kindly watch this video because it explains what I went through using Google Form to collect my data during my undergraduate study, the human excuses, and how you can overcome them. Thank you for watching this video. Please comment, like, share, and see you in my next video. Bye.